Namaste and welcome to my class. And I'm glad you had the time to join us this morning. So today we are going to focus on some areas like the shoulder joint and knee joint. I've been working on those because sometimes I hear clickety clacks in my knees or certain movements of my shoulder. And I thought, why not? Let's work on these areas as well. So as usual, we are going to start with, 10, 15 minutes of just meditation of closing our eyes. So get in a comfortable position. I like this position. You can put a little pillow for my hands here, the Millennium Pillow, which is my office, Millennium Medical and Rehab in Scarsdale and Mamaroneck. So get into a comfortable position, wiggle around, jiggle around, touch your hair, nose, ears, everything, just so that you don't feel itchy and scratchy when you start your process of meditation. Get your hands in a mudra, it's called, or you can place it on your knees if you like, or your thighs, and just close your eyes and just feel your breath. And just breathe normally. And as thoughts come to your brain, you can just acknowledge, yes, I know I have to do this, but it can wait for a little bit. That's what I have to tell myself all the time. It's okay. It can wait for a little bit longer. Our mind is always racing, even in the middle of the night, even when we are dreaming. So this is conscious relaxation of the brain. The brain also needs a break so that its processes can continue, will continue, but just slow it down just a bit so it can also rest. And the way we can rest our brain is by focusing on our breath. The breath, the slowing down of the breath increases what is called the parasympathetic drive in the body and lowers the sympathetic drive. So the sympathetic drive keeps us going, go, 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 go. And then the parasympathetic drive kind of calms our brain, slows us down just a tad, and then we can breathe and focus on the breath. You just have to notice your breath. You don't have to breathe in any certain way. It's just when the thoughts come in, like, oh, I have to go to Home Depot or the farmer's market, you can just let that pass. Acknowledge it that, yes, you have to do those things and just let it pass. It's going to be quiet for just a minute or two without me leading or doing any talking. So it doesn't mean the audio is not working. It's just that sometimes it's good to have like a quiet time. So for a minute or two, I'm also going to be quiet. When we are super quiet, we can still hear some sounds that are going on in our environment and vicinity that we didn't notice before. For example, in my home, I have a little trapper for gnats that's always going on continuously in the background because I have many plants. And so I was able to hear that and just get into the rhythm of that sound, just listening to it. You can find some sound in your house, like a refrigerator motor or something, and just close your eyes and listen to it. It helps you focus your mind on something, but not everything at the same time. So find a sound in your home that's ongoing and just focus on it. Then try to relax the space between your eyebrows. Consciously tell that muscle to calm down and not get all scrunchy. One of the ways to reduce wrinkles is to do conscious relaxation like you are doing right now and work on some muscles that can be relaxed because they seem to be in constant contraction. So when we relax them, then we also reduce the wrinkles. Now you can count your inhalation and exhalation. Try to do, if you're counting up to 3 for inhalation, then your exhalation should also be 3. So you can do 1, 2, 3, and exhalation 1, 2, 3. So in your mind, just count and do equal inhalation, exhalation rounds. Whatever is comfortable for you. If 4 is comfortable for you, then do 4. If you can slow it down further and make it 5, then do it 5. If your mind wanders while you're doing your counts, don't let that bother you. Just whenever you remember, bring back to counting and start the process again. This is just how our mind works, takes us to different places. Hard to do, sometimes very simple tasks. Feel your body relax. The eyebrows are relaxed. Your facial muscles, your tongue, your throat, your neck, shoulders, elbows, every little finger. Everything is relaxed. Your muscles are relaxed. Your ribs are just doing the work of breathing. Your abdominal muscles are relaxed. Your pelvis, back, and spine is aligned. Your hips are supple. Your knee joints are supple. Your ankles are so nice and relaxed and mobile. All the way to your tippy toes. Everything is super relaxed, and you are sending your breath to every corner of your body. So there's lots of oxygen for every cell, and you're powering everything from your heart, which is constantly pumping blood every corner of your body, giving you energy and strength to go on every minute of the day. But you have to take the time to appreciate all the work that's being put in by your heart, your lungs, your liver, your intestines, your knees, your ankles, everything that works hard to make this day happen. And every day is one more productive day in your life and in the life of the universe. You're part of it, and I'm part of it, and we are all one with the universe. Feel the light on your whole body, just making you glow as you are going to embark on a new journey today. And today is a new start, a new beginning. You can slowly open your eyes and then appreciate the wonders of the earth right all around you. For me, it's Miss Mona. And I'm going to just rub my hands, create a little heat, and then I'll close my eyes again and just put my hands on my eyes, just transferring all that heat through my eyes to my brain, thanking it for all the hard work it does every single day for me. So appreciating our body for what it does. I think I'm right on target. Mona wants another head rub. Okay, Mona, you got to do some yoga now. You want to show them what yoga you can do? Hmm? You can do some yoga. Hmm? Mona does the downward dog. All right. So we're going to start with our head and neck. Um, use your eyes to look down, then look to the right, then to the left, then up, then down, to the right, to the left, up and down. Then diagonally to the left, in the center, diagonally to the right, to the center, diagonally down to the right, and diagonally down to the left. So there's a lot of muscles. I believe there are, I think, 7 muscles of the eye that help us coordinate all these muscular movements that we do have control over. There's some muscles in the eyes we don't have control over. They contract automatically to light, to certain medications. They close our pupil, and those are involuntary muscles. But we do have control over our eye muscles. They are called the extraocular muscles, and you can do different eye movements to kind of strengthen them, and also always bringing it down to center and looking straight ahead is helpful as well. So just being aware of very, very small muscles which are in our eyes and our ears. We cannot do much with the internal ear muscles, but we definitely can do things with our eyes to help us um, have better eye coordination and strengthening those muscles. Because our eyes are getting used a lot and they're getting tired a lot, so we must take time to use different muscles, not just the muscles that put us on the phone, but looking straight ahead, looking up and sideways. And now use those eye muscles as you crack your head. So if you put your right index finger in front of you and just move along your neck, not your whole body, just moving neck, move your eyes along with it. And then take it as far as your neck will go. And then slowly bringing back to center. And then go in the other direction, taking it all the way with your eyes and your neck. And bringing it to center. And then taking it up. Take your neck and eyes with it. Breathe up and bring it down. Then bringing it to center and taking it to right and bringing it to center and taking it to left and bringing it to center. Taking it up, taking the neck with it, bringing it to center and then bringing it down. You see, even just focusing on finger and doing this movement is not easy. So we have now woken up our neck muscles a little bit, and then we can do it a little bit more. It's called neck hygiene, and we must help our neck to be supple and mobile so we can prevent a lot of injuries to all the nerves that come down our neck. So just give yourself a nice neck massage, especially going under the skull There are two little bones that kind of stick out here. Just massage those in your spine in the back. You can slowly also massage your neck muscles here. And just get in there and help your neck feel better. And you can do your jaw muscles. Just, just help it. Yeah. I was having a little TMJ issues and I've been working on my eating on both sides of my mouth equally so that I don't use one side more than the other. And such a simple thing has helped resolve some of my TMJ issues. I had to figure it out myself that I was not using one side of my mouth as much as the other. So just taking a little time to be kind to our skull muscles. You can just do a little tapping with your little fingertips. Just do a little tapping of your head and neck area. Just a simple thing like this will just wake up all the sleeping nerves and activate everything. Feel better. Now we're going to take our hands and just put it behind our head. And you can crisscross or hold it or whatever. And then we just open our chest up and then close it and become like a little shrimpy. Then open it up and then closing. This is now exercising our neck and a little spine, opening our thoracic cage, closing it, then opening it, and closing it, and opening it. Take a deep breath, and then let it out as you close it. A deep breath, and take it out as you close it. Now we have our elbows nearly touching each other. We are going to take it up, up, and about, and bring it back, rotating it. When we are at the back, we squeeze our muscles. Then we bring it in front. We take it up and about. Now I'm holding my shoulders rather than keeping it on my neck. And then take it around. And as you're going at the back, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze your scapulae in the back. And then bring it up. And around you go. Up and about. And now you reverse it and go in the other direction. Breathing all the time. And squeezing our scapular muscles and helping. There's tiny, tiny muscles there. And we want to open them up by doing these stretches. Oh, it feels so good. All right. This exercises our shoulder and neck muscles a little bit. Now you can do a simple thing. Put your right hand on your chin and then push with your neck forward and then back. Then push your hand to the chin and then resist it and push it forward. And then do this 5 times. A very, very small movement. But it is very good for our neck mobility, front to back mobility. Now, take your 2 index fingers, point it towards your sides of your head, and then slowly move it to one side, bring it to center, then move it to other side. Bring it to center, move it to this side. You can use your eyes to look at your index fingers. That way, you will also be exercising your extraocular muscles that we previously already warmed up. So do this as much as you can. Some people don't have great mobility, so move your neck side to side. We have this in the Indian dance, and they do such a beautiful job. I'm trying to hold my rib cage steady so I don't use everything, but it's kind of still hard. But try to see if you can just move your neck. All right. Now we're going to just move our shoulders back and forward, back, squeezing as we get in the back, and then the other way around. Now, take your left hand and put it out like that. Take your right hand and put it, oops, I have a lamp here today. Can't be so mobile. Just put it on your left ear and then just, oh, just rest it on your ear and just feel the stretch along your neck muscles here on the left side. You can put your hand, your left hand in this fashion, or you can keep it down and then just move your fingers around a little bit. Great stretch. And then slowly bring to center and do the other side. Feels so good. Then bring to center. And now we are going to do some rotation of our spine. And sitting in this position, you can move to the left, hold your left knee, and right hand goes back. And you can look over your left shoulder. Breathe here. Do the other side. Bring to center. You can do this 3 times. Breathing the whole time, not holding your breath. So nice. We've woken up spine rotation. Now we are going to do a simple move where we are just going to put our chest on our thigh muscles and just hinge from the hip. So use your hip to make this movement, and you can touch your toes, massage your feet, and put your head down. Just let it hang loose and do left and right with your head, up and down. Massage your toes, rub your feet. Feet have so many good acupuncture and acupressure points that if you just massage them, you will get so many benefits. All the healing is all in our body. We just have to activate. When you're ready, you can come up and breathe. Then take another breath in, and then as you bend down and hinge from your hip, you can let it go. Breathing out, hanging your head loose on your belly, down in your legs. Then come up, take a deep breath, and doing this again. Hinging from the hip, going as far as you can go without pain, and coming up, breathing, and just opening your hands, the palms like this, called Tadasana in standing position. You are in Tadasana. You are equal, symmetrical, and both sides of your body need to be used equally, as I have learned. And so we have worked our abdominal muscles, our hip muscles. We continue to work. So we're going to make the figure of four. A lot of people always ask me about hip exercises. So when you put your right foot on, not on my knee, it's just above my knee. I don't want to hurt my knee. I'm going to put the toes facing my knee. So I'm in this very active position and a figure of four. And then I'm going to use my right hand to kind of gently press onto just above my knee, just gently pressing it, at the same time having good posture, breathing. Then using the other side, same thing with the foot, having good posture, and gently pushing against the medial aspect, the middle of the knee. Just feeling the hip joint open. You can do this in lying down position also. This is always a better way to sit, a little unladylike, but this is not the best. This is definitely better for your hip joint. And if you can focus on just opening, this slight movement really helps to open the hip joint. And then we can bring it back. And then you can sit in this fashion where your knees are together and your feet are apart. It will close all those muscles that you just opened. Open and close. Open and close. Open and close. And then we can do another hip exercise where we open it even more. And then we use our hands in this fashion, in this mudra, and we just push against our knees, medial aspect of our knees, and then let our knees push our hands. This is a very active pose, going to help us open our hips, our inner thighs, exercise them. They are so small muscles, always overlooked. And we breathe. As we get into any posture, we send oxygen to those exercising muscles. And then we slowly bring it back and to center. Okay, we have still a good amount of time. And I need to drink a little water. And begin to do simple things for our knees, which is just raise your toes up like this, and your heels on the ground, and then bring it up as you're on heels, very heels, as you're on your toes, and then bring it up. Hold it for a little while, breathing through this whole process. And then on your tippy toes, and bring our toes up, and then toes. You're exercising your calf muscles, your muscles that are supporting your knees here, and your ankle joints are getting more and more supple. Our feet support our whole body. We must not forget about them when we exercise. We must increase mobility. I think Mona is seeing some squirrels in the garden, and she's very, very much on alert. Now you can just stretch your legs out and then do the same thing. Back a little bit so you can see my toes. You can lift it off the ground and you can point them and then point the the toes towards your knees, then point it out, then point it in, then point it out and in. And so many muscles are getting exercised when we do this simple motion. Now you can take your ankle and just move it around in one direction and the other direction. So many movements of the ankle joint. Now the other foot. Ankle joint. Then open your toes like this and close it and open them all. Close it. So many muscles help in toe movement, but we don't have the kind of mobility with our toes that we have with our fingers, and that's because of us. We don't use it. We don't use it, we lose it. Babies are able to do so many more things with their toes than we are able to do with our toes as we get older. But don't forget about them just because they're at the bottom. Just keep on remembering to stretch them and exercise them. They are in shoes all the time, then you won't be able to do it. Sometimes you have to take them out of the shoes and exercise them also. So I think we are coming to a close and we are going to our last pose, which is the Shavasana pose. You can lay down or you can sit, whatever you want, and get in a comfortable position. And then just eat. At this time, we do not give any instructions. You just want your body in a complete relaxed state. All right, you can turn on your side if you have been lying down. Or just get up. There's a beautiful Carolina wren just outside my window. He had made a nest in one of my pots 2 years ago, and she's checking it out again. Get out there in nature and enjoy your day. Thank you for joining me this morning. Namaste. Okay. Really, like, book for yoga, yes, but for meditation, I think that you should just practice what I'm showing you, where you it is calming your brain and focusing either on a sound or focusing on your breath, and just making sure that your thoughts are not interfering with with the relaxation process, and controlling, not controlling, but in a way helping your thoughts more channeled. So you're not thinking of everything when you're trying to do one thing. Our mind is always racing to what we have to do next. And we have to kind of bring our mind back to the present time. Like, what are we doing now? Like, I'm talking to you. But if I was thinking, like, what is going on in my surroundings, or what I have to do for my garden or something like that, then I'm not able to connect with you as a audience. So every action you have to think about, like, what am I doing now? Because whatever was past is gone. Like, what I did for the last hour is gone. It's not here now. So if you got what you could in that hour, you got it. And then in the next minute, it's going to be something else. Like you will be done with my class and you can address whatever issue you have to address. So it's trying to be present at every moment because the future is not here and the past is already gone. So then meditation reading becomes more of a philosophy, but practicing meditation requires a lot of focus and commitment to time, that you're going to take this time for yourself and train yourself. It's like a training like anything else. Training for the mind is harder than even training your body.